Hi, how's everybody? Good night. It's about it's 11:49 here in New York. And tonight I am, as usual, I'm not going to be on for long. I'm just on for just a little while and just to share and to talk about wisdom. You know, back in the day when people used to say man meant also women. It didn't just mean the masculine gender, it also meant women. So I'm looking at Proverbs 1 in the KJV. A wise man will hear and will increase learning, and a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsels. A wise man will hear and will increase learning, and a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsels. Well, what is that talking about? Well, basically, if you're wise, you want to know more. You don't want to just stay where you're at. You want to be in a constant. You want to be someone who is actively learning. You don't want to stop from learning because a wise man will hear and will increase learning. So if you're wise, you want to be smarter tomorrow than you were today, basically. So if you hear something, you may want to learn more about it. I'm just making it simple. I'm just saying it simply. If you want to be well-rounded, you'll want to learn things. If you come across something that is a little sketchy or something you do not understand very well, you may want to find out exactly what it is. Okay, so, and a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsel. If you're wise, you would seek people who give good, they give you good information, they give you good recommendation, they're supportive people, they give you good advice, in other words. So if you are a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsels. So you seek advice then, from people who are knowledgeable. And again, a man here doesn't mean like the gender male, it means everyone, male and female. Okay. So I'm really pondering a wise man will hear. I'm pondering that because it's really, it's not just a surface thing. You know how some people they have conversations with you and they're not really hearing you? It's just going in one ear and out the other. They're just listening, but they're not hearing you. You kind of get what I'm saying, right? Sometimes, I guess, as human beings, sometimes we all listen to people, but we do not hear them. But a wise man will hear. A wise person will hear. So let's say, for instance, let me make this practical. Let's say you're dating someone, a man. Let's say you're a woman and you're dating a man. and he tells you that he really isn't interested in you for a long-term relationship. Now, someone who's wise will hear what he's saying. You're not going to add to what he's saying. You're going to believe what he's saying because he's telling you, oh, I don't want a long term relationship. I'm just hanging out right now. So basically, you're not the person that I intend to be with on a, permanent marriage basis or anything like that. You're just a temporary something to fill up space. So when someone tells you, when a man tells you something like that, I think it's wise to listen, because when someone tells you who they are, you should believe them, right? So wise man will hear. Do not add to what the man says. Just believe what he says. If he said this is not going anywhere, all right, look, my son is calling me. Everything is, let me see what he, hello? I'm actually on live right now, but it's going. What's up? Is everything okay? And it's really bothering. So, hmm, yeah, I'm on live basically. So I don't know how to pause. I can't. Can I call you back, son? I'll call you back, okay? All right, I'll call you back. Bye. Right. Okay. So that was my son. Yeah, I got to call him back. I'm not staying on long anyway. All right. So wise man will hear and will increase learning. So let's say you're in school and your professor, or let's say, well, I'm going to say professor, and your professor is really like talking to you, and he's giving you knowledge, and you have like exams coming up, and maybe he's reviewing with you. So a wise man will hear and will increase learning, because if you're really paying attention to your professor, hopefully you will be learning what on earth he is trying to teach you. And understanding, and a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsels, and a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsels. Yeah, so you want to get advice from people who are knowledgeable. And not just people who are knowledgeable, but people who have your best interest at heart. Because a wise person will discern who is for them and who's against them. So you really need to use wisdom, not just in understanding who is right to be in your life and who's wrong to be in your life. I guess that's very, very important, because you want to get counsel from people who are in your corner, because not everyone is in your corner. And people could be like grinning their teeth at you. "Mm, oh, I'm so happy for you." They're so phony. It's so phony. They're gritting their teeth at you, and meanwhile, in their hearts, they're like, I wish he fails. I wish she fails. I don't want her to be happy. I want her to be miserable, and so forth and so on. There are people like that. There are people who, oh, I'm going off on a tangent. But seriously, it is true. There are people who pretend to be your good friend, and they're not. Deep down in their hearts, they're extremely jealous of you, and they actually pray that your life is miserable. Do you know how to recognize those people? Do you? I recommend that that you really look at the people in your life and look at their reactions when good things happen to you and bad things happen to you. If when like let's say here's an example. When someone has ill intentions towards you and they hear someone putting you down, they will laugh at you because they enjoy seeing someone put you down. Now, if you see something like that, use your wisdom. Use wisdom because that person's not for you. Okay? That person's a hater. I know because I've experienced it personally. Friends, family members, I've experienced it. So that's why I'm talking about it. Yeah. But anyway, it's good to have, when you have something you need to make a decision on, it's very, very important to have people who you can trust and share yourself with and know that they will listen to you and give you solid, good advice to help you. So these people really need to be your really, really good friends. Okay. I'm a little distracted right now. I am not I'm gonna get off. So yeah, this is Proverbs 1. Anyway, I just popped on. I'm just thankful to God for helping me and being there for me and supporting me. And God is a good God and He's a merciful God. And I bless Him and I worship Him. And He's an awesome God. It's good to give God thanks every single day of your life. And it's good to, you know, again, like I said yesterday, every day is good to repent because you never know when you mess up and you commit a sin. Like it could be a simple thing as getting angry. Let's say you're driving and someone cuts you off on the road and you're like, oh my God, that person's such an idiot. I mean, it's just good to say, Lord, if I messed up, if I committed a sin, please forgive me. So I'm going to leave it at that and I'm getting off because I'm a little distracted. So you have a wonderful night, wherever you are, wonderful morning, wherever you are. All right, bye.